Hello, everyone. So we have he's the CMO of SnapEx. He has also been a great support for our hackathon and the summit also. So please let's hear it for him, and we please take the stage. Thank you.
Hey guys, pleasant to meet. Hope everyone had fun during the hackathon. My name is Wei Young, and I'm the CMO of SnapEx. I think for this session, I'm just going to do a quick introduction of what the platform is, what do we do as how the entire journey of the inception right through to the marketplace. So we are a derivative trading platform. We kickstarted the platform in 2017. Right just before the price of Bitcoin surged to 2000, I think $20,000. So at that time, myself and a few other partners, we decided to create a margin trading platform because at that time we also realized that in market, aside from BitMax, there are none other platforms that are similar that allows users to actually hedge their cryptocurrencies. So we took about 6 months to create the MVP. We then rolled out to the platform. Then we took about 3 months to test out the marketplace. We initially started with a Southeast Asia country. I'm from Malaysia myself, so we kickstarted from Malaysia. Then we tested out some market in China. Then soon after, we expanded to multiple countries around Southeast Asia. So now we have a presence in Vietnam, Indonesia, Korea, Japan, Philippines, and the furthest to the west, we have a base in Turkey as well. I think I'm just going to quickly share some slides just to illustrate some of the things on the platform. Just allow this. Okay, right. So I hope everyone's seeing this page here.
Maybe you can share your screen. The screen, yeah, just share your screen. That should work.
Are you guys seeing the slides? No, is it this one?
No, you need to share your screen for that. If you could share your screen, the up arrow just underneath your video must be there.
Air meet. Okay. It's not showing actually.
It's okay. Just where you're speaking, right? Underneath where your video is playing, you must see like different icons where you turn on the video and then mic, and then there must be a screen share button also.
Yeah, I've clicked on the screen share, but I don't think it's allowing me to share other screen actually. Entire screen. I'll move this. How do I do this? Okay, you know what? Doesn't matter. I think I'm just gonna quickly talk through the platform. So like the team started with initially we started with a group of about 20 of us. Then of course our tech team is actually based in Beijing with about 20 over head counts. Then our legal operations team is actually in Malaysia. In Hong Kong, and the marketing team is actually here in Malaysia. So with me, myself, and a few other colleagues, we managed to expand the team. So from the 20 headcounts, we managed to scale up to about 70 over headcounts in about a span of about 6 months. So of course there are ups and downs. We had our fair share of what a startup platform potentially experienced. We had, of course, during the scaling process, there were a lot of users that didn't really trust the platform. Because we are a margin trading platform, so essentially we needed users to trust the platform and to actually deposit to trade on our platform. So trying to gain the trust probably took quite a fair bit of time. So in the market itself, we have quite a number of competitors. Bybit, I think, is one of them. I think Binance is doing a good job with their Binance futures. But one thing that stood out the most from our end is that we use very different fundamental models to implement this margin trading thing. So majority of them, they actually use what we call a perpetual swap platform, but we are a bit different. We use a CFD model. So liquidity itself is not too much of an issue. So again, the entire design of the product, it's actually surrounds trying to provide all the core values to most of the traders. So what traders want, of course, essentially is the stability of the platform. They want speed and a good price, good spread, high liquidity. So majority of the work of the team has surrounded around this sort of methodology and this sort of like design philosophies. So if any of you who are still who have heard of us for the very first time, by all means, please go on to our website, SnapEx.com. You'll be able to see quite a fair bit of things. As of now, we're actually going through a round of rebranding. We've done the first part of the rebranding a month ago. At that time, we have also restructured some of our fees. At the meantime, we are currently developing our native app and looking to launch it sometime in October. So in 2 weeks' time, we will also be running a countrywide competition, trading competition. So, and for any of you or any of the developers outside who's actually interested to give trading, margin trading a try, please feel free to join us for this fun and exciting times. So, like I said, the fundamental design of the product surrounds around providing a simple to use margin trading platform to the users. So those who have tried BitMax will probably think that BitMax itself is a bit too complicated. There's a lot of buttons, there's a lot of technical knowledge that you put in to get yourself comfortable with before you can actually try to be to trade and to be profitable. So on our platform, it's a bit different. So again, please download the app if you have a chance to. You'll get to understand how we design our margin trading platforms, how we put a lot of emphasis on making it very simple for users to use. So we want to be a platform that's very close to our people. So we are also quite active on our social media, on Facebook, on Instagram, more so than any of our other competitors. So at the end of the day, we're trying to bring more value to the users. We're trying to bring more value to our clients. We're very proud of our customer service team because we're always very close to majority of our users. As of today, we have been in the market for close to about 2 years. Of course, there are a lot of things that we as a platform can continue to scale. There are quite a number of things that we will look into improving as well. So we are always open for suggestions and ideas. So any of the professional traders out there who's actually currently listening to the podcast or live stream, do drop us a text and we'll be happy to listen to you guys. I think just because I can't share the screen on my end, I think I'll just end today's quick introduction about SnapEx, and I'll pass it back to Anupam then. And for those who are competing in the competition, all the best to you guys.
Yeah, thank you, E. Thanks a lot. I'm getting some questions on Telegram. Can I take them? Is that okay?
Yeah, go for it.
If they'd like to know more about the trading competition, who can participate and what kind of prizes and all, or like some more details if you can.
Yeah. So the competition, it's going to be a team competition. Anyone, I think it's open to the public. So the official start date the registration start date will start on the 8th of September. It will run, the registration period will last for 2 weeks. The official start date of the competition will be on the 22nd of September. So again, the competition period will last for 2 weeks and will end officially on the 6th of October. So the prize pool is a floating prize pool. So the more users that participate in the competition, the bigger the prize pool. So it's up to a maximum of $200,000 US. So I think it's quite a fair bit of prize pool for users to trade in. So we have 3 main categories: the team event, the individual event, and also Mr. Popular. So once we launch it, I think I'll share the link together with Anupam. I think we'll try to circulate it. If anyone who's interested, please feel free to join.
Yeah. Also, could you please touch upon a little bit on, how, like you mentioned, how do you stay focused in the beginning phases of this startup? You also mentioned that you will be talking about that.
Yeah. So I think it always boils down to being very resilient towards changes, and to being very resilient to persistence towards when you face challenges. So at the very beginning of the startup, we had quite a number of issues because we at that time we didn't have any online presence. So users typically couldn't find any of the information on SnapEx online. So likewise, if you try to sell a product, people, I think the majority of the millennials these days, like us, we are so exposed to the internet. Typically, the first thing that we want to find out is, of course, what's the background of the platform, especially with the financial products. How long has this company been in the industry? Whether they are legit? Are they running a Ponzi scheme? Are they a scam platform? I think a lot of all these questions do pop up when we first started the platform. But of course, with a bit of luck and with a lot of perseverance, we still bulldoze through all the hurdles. Put a lot of emphasis on growing and making changes to the product itself. At the end of the day, it pretty much takes a bit of luck for you to actually penetrate into the right market and eventually scale. So it took us quite a fair bit. I think about 6 months to find product market fit at the early stages of the startup. So I'll just quickly summarize. Persevere through challenges. Don't ever let anyone in the industry to tell you that you shouldn't be doing this or that. Do trust your product. If you think that you've solved any particular issues or you're solving some demand in the market, because that fundamentally is why you kickstarted a startup in the first place. Right? You want to help people. You want to provide value to people. You want to solve something that other competitors or any other platforms are not seeing. So be very persevere through challenges. And second, put a lot of emphasis on the product. It's always about the product. You can have some marketing gimmicks at the very beginning, but at the end of the day, if you're not offering the right product to your customers, your customers will tend to leave you. So you don't want to be at that stage at any point of your journey as an entrepreneur. So best you correct it at the very beginning, and the scaling process will be a lot smoother. So we were in that pitfall at some point in our journey, but hopefully through the months to come, we will be able to get back. So of course, the last one, have that entrepreneurship spirit in you. It's a very lonely journey. I think I've shared that before. It's never a good thing. You will always have doubters. You will always have people that don't trust you, don't trust the platform, don't trust the product. But at the end of the day, it's just a parts and parcels of pieces of an entrepreneurship journey. So embrace that, take that as a challenge, and it will be fun.
Yeah. Could you share how big is the team now at SnapEx, and are they mostly based out of Malaysia? And like how many co-founders are there? Like how small were you when you started out?
Yeah, so we started out the team. I think it's about less than 20 people. The co-founding team, it's about 4 to 5 of us. So as of now, we have about 70 over headcounts. We have about 20 over tech headcounts in Beijing. We have a small office in central of Hong Kong, dealing with legal and operations. And here in Malaysia, we handle majority of the operations and marketing works. In the office that I'm in now, we have about 15. Then up north Malaysia, we have another 4 to 5 headcounts. And of course, because we have a lot of small satellite teams, we have presence in Indonesia, Philippines, India. We have a couple of headcounts in Turkey. We have some headcounts in Vietnam as well. So Korea, Japan, some of the market that we are retargeting again. So we've hired some headcounts there.
That's great. Just last question. Manu is asking, what kind of potential do you see in India? Do you have any plans to actively acquire Indian crypto users by any chance?
Yes, I think we probably penetrated into the India's market. I think about 3 months back, just before the COVID-19 incident. So we were doing our A/B testing. it was quite a bit. It was a bit unlucky that we at that time I think we tried to acquire. Hello, can you hear me? Sorry, I think my line dropped. Yeah. Like I said, so we tried to penetrate the India market sometime in March. So we spent quite a fair bit in trying to acquire affiliates, KOLs. We tried to penetrate the media, but just like I said, just before COVID-19. So a lot of all the efforts were wasted. But fair enough, we were a fair bit lucky because we managed to got ourselves attached to a group of traders in India. So we think the India's market is very potential. There's a lot of room for growth, especially with Binance and Bazaar's recent expansion in India. I think if the market leaders are seeing potential in India, I don't see why other platforms shouldn't follow suit as well. We are, as of now, our team in India is still relatively small. We are still trying to find our foot. So any of the audiences or any of those who are listening to the live stream, if you have any ideas, do reach out to us. We'll be very happy to listen to them.
Great. Thank you. Would it be possible for you to but you could not share the slides. Would it be possible for you to, for anyone, if they want to access the slides that you were going to share, that would be great. Like if you could maybe email me, I'll share it in the community.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And on behalf of Octaloop, I would like to thank you for supporting the hackathon and the summit also. Thanks a lot for that also.
Thanks, Anupam.
Thank you.
Thank you.